I am riding high with anxiety. I also kind of snapped 2 days ago over laundry. Nothing happened outwardly, like didn't, act out, but that doesn't make it any better because I shouldn't be getting that angry for no reason, especially for something that I've never been angry about before. It's not a pet peeve, it's not a big deal. I was able to calm myself down, but holy crap, that took a lot out of me. I don't know if I'm in some sort of depression lull from now officially being off Tegretol. I read that can happen. I don't know if the lithium is working or not. I really just don't know what's going on. But I feel like shit, and I feel the best way to describe it is unmedicated. That's just the only way I can really describe how I feel. I don't feel like there's any sort of external control going on with, my moods, as well as just, my consistent state of being. I'm extremely paranoid, which I'm usually not paranoid. It comes and goes. And more so if I'm manic, but I'm definitely not in any phase of hypomania, manic, none of that. But I'm definitely paranoid. That might be all like the homicide investigation shows that I watch, but I've watched those forever. And it might just be the paranoia's latching on to something similar to that. I don't know. But I'm constantly checking the doors at the house. I'm just convinced someone's gonna come in, and at all times I'm plotting okay, in this room, if somebody came in from that direction, which normally, that's not abnormal, but I'm obsessive about it. That's the difference. And I can tell I'm obsessive about it because my brain a lot of times won't let me think of anything else, and I have emotional reactions when thinking about this stuff. That's not normal for me. I didn't get any sleep last night, maybe about 4 hours, and then I woke up with my stomach hurting insanely bad. It just felt like every 10 minutes I got punched in the stomach. It was excruciating. I'm just all over the bed, trying not to wake Matt up, but also in extreme pain. I took some Pepto-Bismol and it's been kind of better. It's been better. Since being awake, I only feel a little bit here and there. But I don't know what that was, but it was excruciating. But I've also gotten no fucking sleep. The previous 3 nights, I got a decent amount of sleep, which is awesome. But I'm thinking that maybe the way that I'm feeling is still because of the lack of sleep for 3 weeks. 3 nights of decent sleep is definitely not going to make up for 3 weeks of shitty sleep. I hope it's not the lithium not working. And I feel like the lithium has been working. It's just, I don't know. Maybe, this, I don't know. Because now that the Tegretol withdrawal, the immediate symptoms are gone, I can kind of sort out, how the lithium's making me feel. I've got the shakes really bad. My tremors are pretty intense. Putting on makeup, simple things like cleaning, basically anything that requires me to use my hands that's not playing video games or reading a book is difficult. Getting ready in the morning takes me twice as long. I just don't want the lithium to not be working. I'm going into work now, and work these past 3 weeks, it's been near impossible. I dread going into work, which has nothing to do with my job. That's all my anxiety, but I absolutely dread going into work, and when I'm at work, I just count down like the hours and minutes until I get to go home, which isn't like me. Not since I was only like that before I was unmedicated, undiagnosed. So that's one of the, like, I'm having a lot of symptoms that happened once upon a time when I wasn't medicated and, you know, had the diagnosis. I don't know, like I said, it could be the lack of sleep finally catching up with me. It could be the lithium not working. It's just really confusing not to know. And not to know that confusing situation while I'm feeling the way that I am, because 80% of the struggle is in my head. So pretty much everything that I'm doing, 80% of the energy is going into combating the negative thought cycles in my brain or trying to fight against the way that I feel. Because bipolar makes you feel a certain way, even though that's not how you, the person, would feel, or if it's not rational. So it sucks to have to, like, you know, people think bipolar is just being moody. Like, one minute they're really happy, and the next minute they're really sad. And it's like, yeah, kinda. Like, yes, but that's, like, such a generalization. A lot of people don't, like, realize that a lot of it is just fighting your emotions currently. And it doesn't have to be any opposite end of the scale. It's just my brain is forcing me to feel a certain way, whether I like it or not, whether it's rational or not. Like I said, the whole paranoid thing. Like, most people are cautious and make sure the doors are locked and stuff like that. I obsess over it. For no reason. I completely obsess over it. And I know the door's locked, but I can't tell my brain to not go check it again. I'm like having high anxiety at work. Like, I dread talking to people. And that's not a reflection of my job. That's not a reflection of the people that are coming into my job. Normally those are like my two favorite things, but now I'm terrified. My body's, like I said, it's the anxiety. My body's giving off that fight or flight reaction, and all I'm doing is having to ask, like, what tube size do you need? I don't know. It's been really rough. I thought once I made it through, like, the past 3 weeks, then it would kind of ease up and get better, and it hasn't. It's definitely better than the first, like, 2 weeks with the withdrawal symptoms. Like, I'm so glad that's gone. But I want to enjoy what I'm doing. I want to enjoy life again, and I'm really stuck on, is it the lull after the Tegretol withdrawals, or is the lithium not working? When I did, okay, so I'm on 1,200 milligrams of lithium, a day, which is, like, pretty high, and that's what she started me off on. Probably why I'm shaking so fucking bad. But with that, when I got my blood test done, my lithium blood levels were at the lowest, like, therapeutic or clinically effective level on that scale, which I'm guessing is a little strange to have the highest dose and then, like, the lowest amount in your system. So I have no idea what that's about. So maybe that's contributing to it. I don't know. I have no idea. Sorry, there's cars in front of me that don't know how to drive. I have no idea what's contributing to it, if anything. I really just want to feel better. I mean, I know that's a generic statement, but, like, I want to be able to manage and get through my job and what I'm doing, more so than anything else. Well, I'm at work. I'm gonna go try and not hate today.